There's no way that you dated somebody and you don't recognize their voice when you're talking to them. That's cap. Yeah, nigga, it's Lydia, and you knew that. Stop playing with me. You crying in the pods. You crying in the living quarters. You crying in the hallway. You told this bitch too much, sir. Why do you care? And you have some audacity. This too much. This too much. Love is blind. Girl, relax. What is up? It's your girl Lex. Welcome back to my channel if you guys are returning. And if you're new, welcome home, girl. Get comfortable because we are always gonna get into it over here, okay? We are reviewing season 5 of Love is Blind. If you have not watched episodes 1, 2, and 3 review, I ain't going nowhere. I promise you I ain't. I'll be right here when you get back. Go watch that. Don't forget to comment and like and subscribe. But yes, in this video we are gonna get into episode 4. And I don't know if I can stand this. This is too much. Like, I keep telling y'all, and I know some of y'all may be like, that's cap, but this is for real the best season ever. It's so messy. From episode 1, this shit is good. Let's just go ahead and get into it. So Uche is sitting with Aaliyah and he is telling her, you know, I want to be honest with you and I don't want to hold anything back from you, so there's something that I have to tell you. He goes on to tell her that on his first day of Love is Blind, he was on his very last date and he sat down and he started talking to this girl. And this girl seems to know everything about him already. His name, where he's from, what he does, his dog's name. She seems to know everything. Good old Netflix, because you know they gonna run the clips. Uche is sitting down with Lydia and he does not know it's her, allegedly. He is sitting there acting like he does not recognize this girl's voice. There's no way that you dated somebody and you don't recognize their voice when you're talking to them. That's cap.
My name is Uche. That's not the reaction I was expecting.
Your name is Uche Okoroha. You're a lawyer, have a business.
Who am I speaking with?
Really, Uche, you don't know who I am.
Who are you?
You do not recognize my voice.
I do not recognize your voice.
Oh, shit. Okay, how about this? You know me outside the pods.
I know you outside the pods.
Yes.
What's your name?
I love Kobe.
Lydia?
Yes! Fuck! You're laughing. Okay, thank you.
No way.
Uche, how you been?
I've been great. This is kind of,
Unexpected?
This is unexpected. I don't know. I don't know if it's a sign or...
Right. Is this a sign that we stop shoot, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cut the crap. Do you want to start in 0? A blessing in disguise?
I don't think...
Yeah, nigga, it's Lydia, and you knew that. Stop playing with me. Like, stop playing with me. Just not straight up saying no. But he's like, yo, like, that completely defeats the purpose of the experiment. So we wouldn't be able to do that. And my thing is, yes, he's right. It does defeat the purpose of the experiment, but if that's the reason why you're saying no, that ain't a good enough reason for me, baby. I need you to be like, you know what we had was good. It ran its course. It didn't work out. I wish you the best. I'm not really interested. That should have been his answer, but it was not. This season might as well be about Uche and Aaliyah. At least the first half of the season so far has been about Uche and Aaliyah. My girl tired. She can't take no more. So she is like, I need a second. And rightfully so. She keep getting hit left and right with something when it comes to Uche, but she just swears up and down that Uche is just so perfect for her. And you know what? You know, in relationships, you're gonna go through stuff. And no, love is not easy. However, love is not this difficult. Like, especially off rip. You don't even know what this nigga looked like. And you've cried more times than you've seen the nigga. You crying in the pods. You crying in the living quarters. You crying in the hallway. Girl, you done cried more times than you done seen this nigga. And you ain't even seen him yet. I really can't even imagine what Aaliyah is feeling in this moment, because as y'all have seen already, her and Lydia are like this. She looks at Lydia like a sister at this point. So to find out that the woman that you look at like a sister was actually dating the man that you are trying to marry and nobody told you. Lydia has been the main person like consoling Aaliyah when it comes to Uche. She's confided in Lydia about Uche. You told this bitch too much. Like this, this too much. This too much. Love is blind. Girl, relax. So Aaliyah gathers herself enough to come back and finish speaking to Uche. And you know, she just lets him know, I don't know how to feel right now, but being that Lydia and I are like sisters, I really just need to talk to her. Not only that, like she's telling Uche like she's been saying a bunch of stuff that now makes sense. And it's weird, like how I remind her so much of her and she sees so much of herself in me. Like telling him like, yo, shawty been saying all types of craziness and now it makes sense. So it's even more creepy now knowing why she was saying the things that she was saying. Like even in this moment, instead of like Uche focusing on just consoling Aaliyah and being there for Aaliyah, he's basically telling her like, look, I know she's your friend, she's like a sister to you, she's a very trustworthy girl, and I definitely know how good of a friend she can be. We ain't ask you all that. Who are you, Lydia's lawyer? Because not you trying to clear her name, honey, before she can even go talk to her. But Aaliyah is like, you know, I could really see this girl being like the aunt to my kids, like a sister to me. You know, she's like, she's a really good person. Like she's been everything I needed in this experiment outside of you. And he's like, you know, that's why, what did he say? Y'all, Uche says, this is why I'm so drawn to you, because you're both incredible people. Which also makes me think that you obviously still think very highly of this person. So are you sure there's nothing there romantically? Now, he did end the conversation with asking Aaliyah about how Lydia felt for Milton, which I thought is very weird because, sir, why do you care? And you have some audacity. You have some audacity to ask Aaliyah about Lydia's relationship right after you just told her that this is basically your old girl, sir. And then Aaliyah, she really sat up there and answered the question. Again, it takes me back to episode 1, baby girl. You do not owe anybody an answer for anything, especially if answering it makes you uncomfortable. She just tells him like, yeah, you know, she seems to be really feeling him. And Uche's reaction was kind of like, ooh, damn. But I feel like his reaction was more so that because he previously had talked to Milton in a previous episode and was asking him how he felt about the situation and just let him know like, listen, don't feel any pressure to propose to anybody in this if you're not ready. And he basically just told Aaliyah like, look, Milton's not ready. He's not ready for marriage. But he says that he's saying this because he doesn't want Lydia to get hurt, which again is not any of your business. So the extra concern is giving off, my nigga, you still pressed. So stop lying to us about it. Like, child, Uche's so good at manipulating and lying to us, we just believe anything this nigga say. So after Uche and Aaliyah have their little conversation, we switch to Izzy and Stacy. Now y'all know Izzy finally decided that Stacy was gonna be the one, okay? So now he's about to go solidify that. He's about to go propose. You know, I guess the situation worked out very well for them. You know, he just starts telling her, like, listen, I've never felt so certain in my life about someone the way that I am certain about you. So then he, you know, he proposes to her. She got to say something before she give her answer. So she gives her little speech and she's just like, you know, I've never felt 100% about anybody. And then it's like, okay, girl, what are you saying? Answer the question. The man just asked you, will you marry him? She ends up saying yes, which, like, I kind of knew. We knew, right? Y'all knew? Okay, cool. After the proposal, you know, us girls, we gotta come back and be like, I was married now. Stacy goes back to the women's living quarters and she gotta brag about it, baby. She got her man. Everybody is happy for her, except Johnny, which we knew. She's literally like sarcastically happy for her life. Oh yeah, well, so happy for you guys. Congrats. Shawty is a hater. Butthurt Johnny is in her feelings, baby. It's giving bitter, it's giving hater, it's giving I didn't get the man, so I don't like the girl. She starts telling one of the other girls on the show, like, he wasn't ready for a commitment and I was, so that's why he ran and he chose her. You know, he's just not ready. Like, he told me that he has bad credit and he just signed a lease somewhere else, and child, airing out all this man's business. So in this moment, she decides to trash someone that she claims she wanted to spend her life with. Now she's like trying to convince herself that Chris is the one. And it's like, are you trying to convince us or you? Johnny goes back and she sits with Chris. I think that she thinks that she's so good at manipulating that she thinks that she has this in the bag. Does that make sense? Let me know if you picking up what I'm putting down. If you get it, then we get each other. I don't know. She's confessing her love for Chris, but for me, it's just not authentic. And I think he knows that too. Y'all, I told you, the manipulation tactics, when you get to see the gaslight, the narcissism, the manipulation firsthand, yes, it makes for good TV, but I'm not gonna lie, that shit is scary, because people that think that way, their brains that are wired that way, no matter what you do or say, can make the whole situation about you and not them, and never take responsibility or accountability on their end for anything. People that can really make you feel crazy about yourself, really have you like questioning your own mental. Those type of people are scary. Like Uche and Johnny are both that. They about the same. You got Uche, you got Johnny. Yep, y'all one and the same. One and the same. She basically just says, hey, I apologize. I should have trusted myself in what we were building together. If you would give me another chance, that would be great. Chris accepts her apology, but he's like, listen, I gotta choose myself. I need more people, Leah, to be that way. I'm proud of him. I'm proud of him because he really was giving he was gonna cave, and it was really giving we was gonna have to deal with watching them for the rest of the season. Give us something else. We've seen that too many times. Okay, so let's get back to the juiciness, because now Aaliyah is sitting with Lydia. She's like, girl, the cat is out the damn bag. I know about you and my man. Lydia's like, you know? Oh my God, I wanted to tell you. What if I told you he wouldn't have a chance? Child. They are just holding each other, crying, sobbing, having a kumbaya moment, y'all. Like, this is straight out of a movie scene, I swear. I understand that Aaliyah feels like she found a sister and a friend out of Lydia, but at the end of the day, girl, I need you to focus on the mission. You came on to Love is Blind to find you a husband. Okay, and you mean to tell me you feel as though this 2-second relationship that you've built with this girl that you just met in the pods is going to get in the way of you finding your potential husband that will be the greatest bond you'll ever have for the rest of your life? Now, don't get me wrong, Uche ain't hitting no shit. However, comma, you are there for a purpose. You're not there to make friends. So the fact that she's even conflicted in, oh, well, I want to be, you know, Lydia's friend, but I don't want to feel like I have to watch my back around my man. Girl, she can go, especially over your husband. A girl I met 2 seconds ago is not gonna come in between me and my future husband. Lydia's just like, listen, I wanted to tell you, but if I did, I knew that Uche would not have a chance. And Aaliyah's like, yeah, you know, like, I think that just says more about who we both are, that he'd be drawn to both of us. Aaliyah, girl, you're weird. Yes, we all kind of date people with similarities, but when it's staring you dead in your face, that's weird. I don't care what nobody say. Lydia even told this girl that Uche was considering the possibility of them starting fresh, which that's a lie. Cap. Lydia seems to be in a good place now that she knows that Aaliyah knows. So she goes on this whole rant and tells this girl everything about this man. She's like, do you want to know some stuff about him? Like, I could tell you. Aaliyah's like, girl, no, I don't want to know. Lydia can't read the room, baby. At her big age, she should know how to read the room. She's like, yeah, he has a dog. I've met all his friends. He drives a Tesla. He has a nice job. He makes this much money. His favorite color is this. Oh, and by the way, we had sex 3 months ago. Uche ain't tell us that. I literally was sitting there thinking, like, the fact that she still remembers all of this stuff for a guy that she dated a while back, it's crazy. But then when Shawty said 3 months ago, it made perfect sense. No wonder why her memory's so goddamn fresh. Now Aaliyah is sitting there feeling like Uche completely downplayed the situation, which, yes, he did. Aaliyah goes back and sits with Uche, and she don't really seem to give a damn. She keeps overlooking every red flag that there is. She goes back in, and she's like, first of all, if I don't trust you, I won't marry you. Cat. Aaliyah got good talk, but she don't stand on her shit at all. She told him that, like, he left out a lot. She just found out a bunch of stuff from Lydia that she did not want to know, including the fact that they were just intimate 3 months ago. She had to find that out from Lydia, not Uche, the person that claims he's so honest and hate liars and has trust issues. We should have a problem trusting you. She's just really expressing how she's having a hard time dealing with this situation. And instead of him apologizing and consoling her, this man is like, don't you think it's hard for me too, if not harder? Leah is like, absolutely not. I gotta sit in his house with this girl and be buddy-buddy with her every day, knowing that you was just having sex with her 3 months ago. This is not harder for you, baby. This is harder for me. He plays victim. He manipulates her into feeling bad. He never takes accountability. This guy is a pure narc. And Aaliyah still is like, you know what? There's nobody else I want to be with. I knew from day one I wanted to be with you. And you know what? We're going to be all right. Girl, we tired. Take me out of the group chat. I'm disappointed though, because this man nailed you to the cross when it came to something you did 2 years ago. Meanwhile, dude was just, you know, shawty a couple months ago. And you didn't even react closely to how he reacted. Lydia sits with Milton. Now that everything is on the table, everybody gotta be truthful. She sits down. She tells him, look, somebody from my past is here. It's Uche. I don't have any feelings for him. I broke it off. He's happy with Aaliyah. We've moved on. But I just wanted to make sure that I put that out there. Milton is quiet as hell. He's like, yeah, I'm just listening. Yeah, I'm taking it all in. Yeah. Do you have any thoughts? Do you have any concerns? Any reservations? No. You don't feel any type of way? No. bro, tell me how you're feeling. He's like, can I get 5 minutes? They take their little moment. Lydia's frustrated. He's trying to figure out how he feels. It's a mess. They come back together and, you know, he's like, I don't really know how to feel now. Had I known this sooner, I may have done things a little differently. I may have decided not to continue on with our relationship because this is messy. Lydia, child, she trying to convince him, like, please don't leave me. Please don't leave me. Don't let this affect us, baby. Don't. Lydia is good TV. She's doing everything she can to try to convince Milton, like, listen, it's only you I want. I just wanted to be honest with you. I love you. Don't do me like this. Don't leave me. Don't leave me, baby. You know, Milton he says what we all kind of knew. He was like, you know, I thought I knew myself coming into here, and although I learned a lot, I'm also learning that there's still a lot of growth that needs to be done on my end. There's still some healing that needs to happen. There's still some people that need to be forgiven. He's basically telling her, I don't know if I'm even in a position to be doing what we doing right now. So the fact that it's like one thing after another for him, I don't know, y'all. And even though he's saying that, he still seems to be open to Lydia. So we know that their storyline is not over. And he's just like, you know, I'm just confused. I need time. And this girl has the audacity. Y'all know Audacity be on sale, right? Like damn near free. This girl says, well, if you're still confused, you could just ask Uche about me. Now, how would your good sister Leah feel about you saying that? Obviously, Uche can't speak too much on you either, baby, because he decided he didn't want to deal with your ass either. And I just thought that was very weird. To keep it short and sweet, Izzy and Stacy finally meet each other after he proposes. Their initial reveal to each other, they seem attracted to each other. He thinks she's very beautiful. She couldn't picture how he looked, but all she pictured was a big ass grin. She was right, because he real cheesy. Their initial interaction seems to be the exact same as what it was in the pods. So that's good, because sometimes that don't always happen. Like, very playful, but still flirty. They're cute together. Lydia and Milton sit together again. And Milton is ready to propose. You know, he's like, I've been thinking long and hard on this. I almost feel like I've been overthinking it. And even though he still has concerns about their future together and what he may have to give up because of the age difference, he's a risk taker. And he wants to take this risk. This man proposes to Lydia. It seemed like he was fighting himself on whether he wanted to do it or not. Even his reaction after the fact was like, is he happy or is he scared as hell? I can't tell. Like, so this feels a little rushed. This feels a little premature. But y'all know my girl Lydia happy. Okay, y'all know she happy as hell. This is exactly what she wanted. She just wanted to be engaged. I don't know whether to be happy, indifferent, confused. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this engagement. As always, you know, we'll just have to see how this plays out outside of the pods. So we're gonna go ahead and get to the very last part of the episode. You know they love leaving Uche and Aaliyah for last, and I'm glad they do, because baby, Uche is about to propose to Aaliyah. So he walks in and he's like, hey baby. Silence. Hello. Silence. Heart beating. More silence. Like, y'all, they got us on eggshells. Like, what is going on? The producer comes across the speaker and says, Uche, unfortunately, Aaliyah has decided that she is not going to continue with the experiment. Well, we didn't expect that. She's gone? Shawty left. Oh, she got up out of there. Uche looks like, I can't believe this. He's just like, y'all mean to tell me that this girl just decided to up and leave, didn't say nothing to him, didn't leave him no note, no letter, no, that's the same thing. She didn't leave him anything. She just said, this is too much for me. I gotta go. And you know what? Congratulations, Aaliyah. You put up with way too much, but you finally looked out for yourself. All right, well, that is episode 4 of Love is Blind. I know I'm definitely behind. I know 5 through 7 is out already, and those reviews are coming as well, okay? Thank you so much for watching the video. If you got completely through the video, you're a blessing. That means you rock with me for real. I love that. Thank you so much. If you like this video, you like me doing this type of content, like this video. As always, let's talk about it in the comments. Drop down, let me know what you think. Did you expect Aaliyah to just up and leave? Is Milton really ready to be married? But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.